ladies and gentlemen, not only was this Raw a bunch of duh, but some of it basically insulted my intelligence. This was supposed to be a going home show to a big pay-per-view, and there was absolutely nothing on this pay-per-view to hype it. Well, if you count Mick Foley announcing that he's going to be the special guest referee in the Hell in a Cell match between Braun Strowman and freaking Roman Reigns, which is going to be a 3-on-3 maybe, then alright, that's fine. But other than that, Triple H coming out and addressing his situation with the Undertaker, did you feel anything about that? I sure didn't. So, but insulting my intelligence begins at the beginning of the show. So, Braun Strowman, remember, this is the monster among men. He said, I remember when he was going around saying that he needed some competition and he was running through the roster and he's the monster among men, raw, and he could not be stopped by anybody by themselves or even as certain groups, or it took certain groups to stop him. Him aligning himself with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, the new tag team champions, I could maybe let that slide just a bit. But what I can't let go is you had the roster, the parts of the roster that attacked the Shield last week come and surround this ring. Like they're absolutely needed to take out the Shield. And then the Shield comes out to confront him after some ranting and raving by the three of them, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. The Shield comes out to the crowd, and the part that insulted me the most is that they proceed to beat the asses of each and everybody that was surrounded that ring, that beat their asses last week. I was like, wait a second here. So you're telling me that you can jump them properly last week, but you couldn't do it this week, even though you saw them coming? You saw what they were going to do? Why didn't you just wait until they get over and then just bum rush them and take them out again? But they didn't go that route. They decided to have the Shield have their way. And, okay, they brought out sticks or whatever and beat everybody down. And Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre actually retreated. Again, you had this lower level roster. There was a former Universal and former WWE champion out there. But you're telling me that they couldn't do anything to handle the Shield along with Braun Strowman and the current tag team champions, and even the Authors of Pain were out there? You're telling me that this couldn't take place? Alright, yeah, that's the way you start this show. That's the way you started off, with the Shield being at the top of their game as far as saying F the whole roster, because that's what you did. And then to make matters worse, the Shield has to leave immediately and drop their sticks and so on, or you have the Intercontinental and Universal Championships that will be forfeited because they'll be put in jail for a long, long time. You know damn well that wasn't going to happen. What did you think that was going to happen? Did you actually think that, oh no, they're going to get stripped of their titles, oh no? Said no one, okay? And then you knew what was going to happen later. You knew what was going to take place later. This is what upset me and insulted my intelligence. So they leave. All right, fine. Speaking of insulting my intelligence, oh my God, the Bellas are back. The Bellas are back. The Bellas are back. Women's Evolution. And they bury the Riot Squad. They bury Ruby Riott. Nikki, Ruby Riott. Yeah. So much for Ruby Riott being a top contender for the Raw Women's Championship and actually having the championship along with her faction. Yeah, scratch that off the list. Another Haminator competition with the Authors of Pain. Oh yeah, once again, intelligence still insulted. Authors of Pain, two Haminators, which Bobby Heenan would call them. Right. Who did you think was going to win this one? Who did you think? Goodness, just at this time, I'm just like, I'm trying to be like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, trying to keep my ass awake in order to freaking watch and get through this program in order for me to do this report. But I'm just like, ugh. And Renee Young on commentary did not help at all. I am so sorry. She is just, Oh my gosh, she is bad. She is bad on commentary. I thought that Michael Cole was bad on commentary. Renee Young just took it to a level. Okay, she's not worse than the Duke. She's not worse than the Miz. But still, she's oh goodness. So Triple H actually comes out and addresses the Undertaker situation and what happened with last week with Shawn Michaels. So Triple H actually addressed that. All right, yeah, he's the Undertaker. He's surprised that most of these people would pick him, but he's talking about that the Undertaker got his feelings hurt when Shawn Michaels picked him. When Shawn Michaels picked Triple H, and he went on ranting, and yeah, it's personal, and I'm just like, oh god. Nothing is on the line in this match between Undertaker and Triple H. Oh, what? Is his COO ship is that on the line? No. A belt? No. Number one contendership? No. So why is anyone? Oh, it's the last time ever. I'm still not making this a freaking big deal. I'm not. I'm just not. Is it going to be an A+ top-notch match? That remains to be seen. But I'm just like. We've seen this already. It's just, goodness. And why have this at the eve of Hell in a Cell? Hell in a Cell is the next pay-per-view. And you have this taking place there. On this Raw. You have, it was just a waste of time. I don't understand it. This could have been saved for next week. So the B team, go, gets their rematch, and they get beat. Common sense, right? Oh, and the insulting of my intelligence continues because Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins come out to the crowd and beat the asses of Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Duh. And then Baron Corbin, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, no. No, you're not, because it was only 2 of 3 members of the Shield. You didn't say anything about that. Oh, and last week, yeah, you falsified police documents. So we have this officer here that his name tag says Ambrose on it, and he starts to read the rights to Baron Corbin, so he can arrest him. But Baron Corbin, he backpedals. No, please, no, don't arrest me. Again. Throughout Raw's history, you saw arrests, you saw people get jumped, and so on and so forth. You saw people jumped and get jumped with no repercussions. But the Shield was going to get repercussions somehow, get arrested or taken out of the building again. You saw arrests, but oh no, that's above Baron Corbin being arrested and being taken out by handcuffs, even though you've seen it from Vince, Steph, you've seen it all. But Baron Corbin, he's off limits for being arrested. No, just, oh, God. Oh, and then we found out that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will get a match for the Tag Team Championships at freaking Hell in a Cell. And I'm just like, Revival. What happened to the freaking Revival? Why are not the Revival here? Why are they not working their way to get a title shot? Why didn't they attack Dean Ambrose? Why did it have to be Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins doing an attack? Why couldn't it be the Revival attacking Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler? Oh, Shield show, huh? Yeah, Shield show. Or is it the Kevin Owens show? Not really, because he was about to have a match against Tyler Breeze and then attacked Tyler Breeze and never had a match. And then next thing you know, oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, he came back because he wants to get revenge on Bobby Lashley, because it's Bobby Lashley's fault that his best friend is out and injured, and my best friend, and oh no, and I'm back. It's still the Kevin Owens show, and I can do whatever I want now because Constable Corbin begged me to come back. They begged me to come back, and I can do whatever I want. You could have let this drag on for at least a month, but to have it, I quit. Next week you do an attack, and then this week you do this. This is as bad as Dolph Ziggler winning the United States Championship and then forfeiting it and walking away and then coming back weeks later. Yeah, it's just as bad as that. Speaking of bad, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are now a tag team. Oh, and they beat the Ascension. Oh, yeah. So we're supposed to take you seriously now because you beat the Ascension. Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, it's going to be... Nope, I'm not even going to do it. Nope. No G word. No, because it's not. It's just not. I'm bored with it already. I'm bored with this already. And once again, I'm just like, please. Oh, God. Something exciting happened. Please. And guess what? Nothing exciting really happens because what's up next? You have... So, why do you have Ronda Rousey facing Mickie James? And look, and you're trying to sell this to me as to say that Ronda Rousey is this big thing and she's not supposed to be taken down or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of Ronda Rousey being in the WWE. Call me old-fashioned or whatever, but I just don't care. I don't care. It's just the fact that they gave her the Women's Championship before someone like, I don't know, Asuka. I don't care if Asuka's on SmackDown. They gave Ronda Rousey a championship before her. They could have ran the Riot Squad and Ruby Riott being champion. At least that would have been some sort of substance. But Ronda Rousey, no. Ronda Rousey and Natalya defeat Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Like it actually freaking meant something because it just didn't mean anything. Oh, it hypes up, quote unquote, Nattie. Oh, no, not Nattie. Because Nattie's not going to be a part of anything. It hypes up Ronda versus Alexa. Does it? Ugh. It's not inside Hell in a Cell. So, again. Oh, and I mentioned this earlier. Mick Foley announced that he's going to be the special guest referee in the Hell in a Cell match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Yeah, he interrupted Elias in order to do it. Elias did his usual stick and whatever. But that wasn't all. Mick Foley actually announced the match because he was a former GM and, yeah, he had said his confrontation with Stephanie. And so Finn Balor is the opponent of Elias. Poor Finn. And he has nothing for this upcoming pay-per-view as far as I know. And he defeats Elias, but again, that was that was common sense. Oh, and now Roman Reigns is looking for no. He's being looked for by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is where's Roman? Roman. So Charlie tells him to go out to the ring. He does so. Roman Reigns actually comes out. They brawl for a bit, and announcer's table. On top of announcer's table, Samoan drop down. So Braun Strowman gets laid out. So, is that supposed to just tell us that Strowman was taken to hell by Roman Reigns? I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. It's just, no. So that was your basic Hell in a Cell hype? That was it? That was all you could come up with? With the Shield that's basically just dominating Monday Night Raw? No. Just no. If you think my opinions are full of shit, please comment below if you're on YouTube. Please, I would like to hear it. If you thought this show was great, please let me know and let me know why. I'm a wrestling fan, okay, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm not going to defend each and everything WWE does or any wrestling company does. I will say that something is good when it is good, in my opinion. But something like this, look, I'm open to opinions. Comment below, please. Just, alright. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. If you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes, thank you for joining along once again. Hell in a Cell, are you hyped up for it? Hell in a Cell 2018? I'm sure not. Do I have to mix Red Bulls and Monsters in order to drink them and have some coffee and do I have to do like Nightmare on Elm Street to try to stay awake because the nightmare of WWE is going to tear me to bits? I don't know. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.